the loneliness before I knew what it was. I saw it on your table for your unrequited love. I would be nothing without you holding me up. Now I'm strong enough for both of us, both of us, both of us, both of us. I am a giant, stand up on my shoulders, tell me what you see. 'Cause I am a giant, we'll be breaking boulders underneath our feet.
Dallas Mavs. At small forward.
And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And the matchup against the Nuggets, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Green, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner. You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Doncic against James, and it's good, 2 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Davis. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
Yes, that goes in. Hardaway has got his second basket of the game.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
From deep LeBron, that shot missing. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And it's James missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Hardaway with a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Davis. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now here's Hardaway. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Davis finds James. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Lakers trail by 7. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly. Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005, and amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And after shutting it down early, this was the longest offseason of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he wouldn't want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
Now here's Porzingis. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Here's Caruso. It's a three-point game. A three-pointer is right on target.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Curry. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there it is for him.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson against LeBron. Shoots from the elbow.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Stripped away. And the dunk by LeBron.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Here's Wright. Here's Porzingis. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Here's Curry, following the basket by LeBron James. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Curry's got his second bucket.
He's becoming more comfortable in tight. Seth Curry is good at picking his spots from this area.
James. Howard kicks to Cook. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Porzingis is an outstanding free throw shooter, so he's not the guy you want to send to the line.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And it's the Lakers on the break. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
To the left side wing. Fades back. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Jackson is the 3 and Porzingis at the 4. Curry is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Kleba in at the 5. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
The great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for Rajon Rondo. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Mavericks, Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jackson. And Doncic is subbed in for Curry. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And there's the pass to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Boy, the take charge mentality of Doncic on display there. The quick fire approach demonstrates his confidence.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Now here's Brunson. Covered by LeBron. And it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. Brunson, no good. Lakers leading by 4. Ball stolen. Finney-Smith passes to Brunson. Dallas moving it around. Here's Kleba. He's guarded by Howard. Kleba with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
James outside. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
Here's Brunson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Powell's got his first points of the game.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And it's LeBron missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. But any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Tipped away. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Porzingis is checked in. Here's Hardaway. Porzingis trying to get free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the big contract for Tim Hardaway Jr. back in 2017, Clark. 4 years, $71 million.
Hey, sometimes timing is everything. We know that in our world and in all the other worlds out there. And think about that now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made more money than his all-star father made in his whole career. Hardaway Jr., young and athletic, and a really rock-solid player at both ends.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Jackson looking around. Over Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Lakers trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Knocked away. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Hardaway has got 11. Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Curry against Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Dallas. Rip. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq, is the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a... And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get up.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
And the shot goes down.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Porzingis, here we go. Davis with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. The 19-foot shot, good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And it's 7 points for Luka Doncic. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Green finds Caldwell Pope, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Pass to Doncic. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Here's James. Porzingis with the steal. Poke loose and stolen by LeBron. Porzingis with the block. They retain possession, and it goes down 2 points. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 1-point game, and Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
A lot of turnover for the Mavericks this season, but they bring back restricted free agents Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell, and Dorian Finney-Smith.
And, you know, those three players have made steady improvement, and that's a credit to how the Mavericks develop young players. They also bring length and athleticism to that rotation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for LeBron.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Count the basket. And it's 9 points for Porzingis.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Caldwell Pope finds Kuzma. And Howard with the stuff.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Mavericks trail by 3. And here's Brunson. Doncic with it. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter. Caldwell Pope for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Feeds to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, showing you some power there, fellas. I mean, nice to see Doncic get up and drop it in with force that time.
And that one, good. Caruso's got 5. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Brunson. It's good. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Kuzma kicks to Howard. There's 53 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, he's known for his finesse game, guys, but Porzingis showing you there. He's got some power to his game, too.
Kuzma against Doncic. And it's good for 2.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Cook, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Mavericks, Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And it's right in for Jalen Brunson. That free throw good from Doncic. Well, the number 33 pick in the 2018 draft, Jalen Brunson, off to a pretty good start.
Boy, I tell you what, this guy is so solid. He was the Naismith Player of the Year and a 2-time champion at Villanova. No surprise to see him handling this business in the pros because he's all business.
Curry passes to Porzingis. That one goes in. 13 points in the game.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now Jackson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Right for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Porzingis. White is out there with Seth Curry. And there's Jackson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. Right, the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Curry. Lock at 6. Right, that's a 2-pointer. Shot clock reset for Dallas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, that's not an easy assignment. As Porzingis showed there, he's a lot to handle.
No good on the second free throw.
Boy, you look at how tall Porzingis is. He's 7'3". And you add in his skill level, that's a unique combination. No wonder they call him the unicorn. He is unique.
James dishes to Green. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Wright kicks to Curry. Back to Wright. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Howard. Outside Curry. Elbow shot is on the way. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And Clark, the advantage of height, well known in basketball, but some have wondered if Porzingis is almost too tall.
Well, you know, there's a concern because he's had a significant injury early in his career, and his frame is really long, which makes you a little more susceptible to injuries. But I think KP has worked diligently to add strength and improve his body. Only time will tell if he's able to stand up to a long, productive NBA career.
Right, the pass to Finney-Smith. Jackson kicks to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Right against LeBron. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Then for the Mavericks, Powell comes in for Porzingis. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Seth Curry. Outside, Green on deep. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
From deep, Green, good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Jackson. Right side. Outside Hardaway. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish.
Green finds Davis. And the layup is good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
James against Wright. He dishes it to Hardaway. And yes, it's good. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
Unflappable under pressure. You see why they give it to Hardaway Jr. Because he knows how to rise to the occasion.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case
here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
And that one's good. Green.
And Green is a world-class sniper, laser, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Doncic, bounce pass. Here's Porzingis, back to Doncic. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Dallas gets called for the foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
There's Green with the 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Porzingis with the ball, picked up by Davis. To the inside. A shot that time, not on target. And the Lakers take it the other way to take the lead. They get the rebound.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Doncic. Now the pass to Porzingis. For Davis. It's good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
But you know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player.
The drive by James. Money!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 2. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Los Angeles on D. To Porzingis. Great D that time from Davis. 16 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Doncic passes to Porzingis, takes the 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Picked his pocket. Doncic bounce pass. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Hey, Anthony, congrats on the win. Normally, your demeanor is kind of chill, but this has got to be a big win for the team and something to get excited about.
It is exciting. It was a big win for us. That was a big win, especially we were down early. In the first half, we came out with a lot of energy second half and fought back and got the win.
You guys fed off of each other and got the job done. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.